Welcome to the Noctuary. My name is Dev, he, they, GM host.
Hi, I'm Alex, they, them. I play Paige Carrick.
Hi, my name is Patrick, he, him, and I play Vivianato.
Hey, I'm Zuki. I play Sonny Brightheart, the doomed mayor of Stella Maris.
And hi there, I'm Nicole, she, her, and I play Dr. Eurydice Spencer, the scientist.
Great. We are just going to immediately start off from the last episode where Cherry takes a little tumble. She screams out in Vino Verte. Shit.
In Vino Veritas?
Yes, thank you.
No worries.
And she literally just jumps off from the bar. The last thing I think in slow-mo in Matrix time, I think. Zuki, why don't you describe Cherry for us?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think, she's a brunette. She is kind of, she's obviously not from the island. I think she's probably come back with Sonny from the US. I think last time I'd seen her, she's probably still in her night clothes then, or is she? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, and she's in her late 20s, kind of skinny-ish, and she has very striking, like I say, dark hair and dark brown eyes, and is also now, I guess, lying on the floor of the rather gauche room that we were holding the wake in, right?
Yeah, she's now. Yeah, the last thing you hear is like a snap. The last thing anyone heard from the last episode is a snap, and she is now just on the ground, still.
So Sonny is like swearing his head off. He runs over and kind of kneels down next to her.
Yep, I think everything is quiet. I think you swear, you run over to her. Everyone else, it is quiet in this room. I'm not gonna make anyone roll anything yet. Sonny, your character, from what I remember, is corrupted.
I have let me. Basically, yes, my character has a time limit. I can't remember what the name of the thing is, but yes, let me check. Not corrupted, but
Right. It's
Doomed or something like that?
condemned.
Condemned. Yeah.
Commended.
Commended.
Well
You
done.
are commended. Well done. Your girlfriend died.
Yeah.
I've been offered up in sacrifice to something on the island by is it the Seekers? But the some kind of nefarious cult that I got involved with, and
Yeah.
I know that my time is limited. Should I make a roll on that now, since this is the start of every game? I have to roll this anyway. Yeah. 16. Oh, a good one.
Mm.
So I still have some time remaining.
Yay!
I'm glad you won't die.
Yet.
I'm gonna say, yeah, everything is quiet.
Well,
in this moment, you look around, I think, and you see that no one is moving. And as you look around, it's almost like do movies exist? I think movies exist at this time, right?
yeah, they do.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like you're in a moving picture. Everything is cast in monotone grays and blacks.
Mm.
And I think, where are you positioned next to Cherry?
I think I'm just kneeling down next to her, and kind of looking down at her, trying to see if she's alive.
I don't think you can tell in this moment, but I will say that it's almost like you didn't even notice them, but there is a figure leaning down across from you.
Mm-hmm. Like over her?
Over her, opposite of where you are.
Okay. I will push them away. Get the hell out of here, pal. Oh, Cherry.
You, I think you try and push them away, and they look up. What it looks like is it looks familiar, but it looks like it's like something from a dream almost. It is a capuchin monkey. The those a monkey. It's got
Hmm.
like the face of a monkey, and you see kind of growing from its cheek, kind of like crescent like, is like a human face.
Cool. And it looks at me. Does it say anything?
It
What
looks
is it?
at you. It is staring at you, and I think the human kind of face. It's like a scar across its mouth, almost like a rip in its mouth, and it's almost making like this long smile as it points at you and says, "How's that to treat an old friend?"
Do I need to make a stability check?
Yeah, I would like you to make a stability check, please.
Oh, keep it together.
For those of us who are not Sunny, are we seeing the talking monkey? Or is
No,
it just
nothing. I will get. I promise I will get back to you. I just
cool,
need to
cool,
finish this.
cool?
Yeah,
So I'm going to draw my gun and shoot it.
yeah. I think
God.
this is gonna be great. You, I think you do fire off the bullet. You see the muzzle flash go off, and I think you see the bullet just move in slow motion for a little bit before it stops. Whoa, whoa, whoa there, friend. Calm down. I think you're overreacting a little bit in this particular situation.
Look, I don't know what you
I'm
are.
here. I know you don't know who I am. We were at that party together. Well, at least to me, it was a party. I don't know about you.
Uh, look, just what the hell are you? Come on, pal.
Right now, I'm like what you said. I'm a pal. I'm a friend. I could help you with this. Kind of spreads his monkey-like hands out to you across Cherry. This little situation,
What's that mean?
whatever you think it means.
I made enough deals, pal, in my life to know that that means nothing. What exactly is it you're offering me? Huh? What the hell's going on here?
A chance to save her, a chance to save Cherry, a chance to be the hero in the situation.
What's the price?
You gotta confront it, pal.
No deal. I'm not making a deal with something like you. I'm already in enough trouble.
All right, all right. But just remember, I did try to help.
What's your name?
Hmm, that's a tricky question.
I bet it is. You something to do with what the hell happened with me with that freaking ritual?
Maybe?
You're the one that's coming for me, aren't you?
Ah, I mean, something's coming for everyone at the end. Wouldn't you rather it have a, and it's full row of teeth from the human side all the way to its monkey side, kind of bear out at you, have a friendly smile, and as it says that, you blink, you hear the shot go off. And I think you do hit someone, but you like hit them in the shoulder, and but they're okay. But Cherry is dead. Everything kind of goes buck wild, and I need everyone else to roll. First, I need everyone to roll. I guess keep it together.
So what do the rest of them see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of it, you just see. I think you do see Zoo like in a blur of motion. I think you do see like Sonny's character go over to Cherry, and then randomly he just takes his gun out and just shoots someone.
So we don't hear him talking or anything.
You don't remember? No, you just see him just pull his gun out, fire, and everything just go kind of crazy in that moment.
Hey, that's it's 14 for the keep it together.
Okay.
I failed.
Ooh, I also failed.
Okay. Cool. I think right now it's
I think I'm going to go with panic with no control
Oh,
of my
the
actions.
GM chooses.
Oh,
Yeah, the
GM?
yeah,
GM.
Oh,
Gets to choose.
curses.
yeah. Can't. I'm gonna say you. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, panic does sound good. I'm gonna say you become distracted. -2 situations where the condition limits you.
All right.
I think. Well, I mean, I think Paige's response is probably more on the cower powerlessly
Yeah.
side of things, but
Yeah, I was thinking Eurydice was going to get the fuck out with Paige if she can.
Yeah, absolutely. You can absolutely do that if you just want to bounce. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this dude is shooting people. It's time to
It's
leave.
time to leave. Yeah.
All right. So I get to choose what I do, right? Because I succeeded.
You succeeded. Yeah. What do you do?
Okay, so Vivian is going to go, Jesus Christ, and is just going to charge directly over to Sunny and try to like grapple the gun off of him, like restrain him, essentially.
You rolled a 17, right?
That was a 14.
A 14. The effort to resist instills a condition which remains with you until you have time to recuperate.
Okay.
I think it is you become angry. -1 stability.
Yeah, that figures. Just mark that. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm essentially just gonna like charge over and try to. Since I'm angry, I'm not gonna be controlled, but I'm basically gonna try to tackle Sunny to the ground.
I mean, Zuki, do you just? Sunny, do you just let it happen?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna, yeah, just kind of look around and be like, he'd be a bit confused at the moment, but yeah, I'll.
Yeah, yeah. Sunny, you feel Vivian Otto a surprisingly with a surprisingly decent tackle, just tackle you to the ground. I think the gun probably slides out of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Christ Almighty, Sunny, what were you doing?
I, I, look, there was a monkey. I mean, I don't know. Didn't you see that thing?
What are you talking about? No. Yeah, I saw your girlfriend dive through the window, and then
Well, she was on top of the bar.
oh
I would like
right,
to say she was on top of the bar, and then she literally jumped and snapped her neck.
jumped off, and then you just pulled out your gun and shot at someone.
You didn't hear me? You didn't hear it? There was. Oh God, what are they doing to me? Oh, okay, just forget about it. Oh Christ, did I shoot someone?
Yeah, you did. They're all right, but Jesus, what do you mean? A monkey?
It's to do with that thing I told you about. Something's after me. Something weird.
Vivian just sort of like collapses into a heap, like off of Sunny. He's just like, oh,
Okay, I gotta get this sorted out. I'm gonna go and see the person that's been shot and compensate them. Who did I shoot?
I want to say it's the bartender. Just
Oh,
so
I mean, it works for me even better.
yeah. I feel like this is not the first time they've been shot, and probably
It's the usual compensation.
yeah.
Mental note for Dr. Spencer: if you ever lose your job, do not work for Sunny.
no,
No,
whatever you do.
I think maybe I don't normally go around shooting members of staff. I'm just under a lot of stress.
Maybe.
I hope not. I hope you're just not like, oh, hey Reggie, how's it going? How's it going? Bang, you know. It's alright. It's
Hey
just a
man,
flesh wound. It'll heal.
you never know.
Okay, well, I'll tell some of the boys to take care of him and yeah, make sure he's well compensated,
I
not to
mean,
press charges.
cops do arrive.
Well, because of yeah,
Yeah,
there's a dead
Yeah.
body.
Yeah, that this. Yeah.
Cops arrive. Everyone's
That
kind
little
of
thing.
broken up. The that they take the body to wherever they take the body to the morgue. I'm assuming. I think Sonny, you do recognize. I know this is a little late, but you do recognize the phrase of "in vino veritas." It was spoken at the place where they were doing the ritual that
Mm-hmm.
you are having vague recollections about.
Well,
Hmm.
yeah. What do you make of that, Vivian? In vino veritas. It's like
Vino
a
Veritas.
path of wisdom lies at the end of the road of excess, right? I don't know.
In Vino Veritas, I believe, but
In wine there is truth. It's usually some
yes,
alky's phrase, right? I don't know.
it's I believe the so if I have knowledge out of game, can I assume my character would have that knowledge, especially since he's like a big book nerd?
It was a big book nerd. I mean, it's Latin.
Yeah.
I assume. I don't know. Uh, sure. If
Okay.
yeah,
And okay, I don't know much about the phrase, but I've heard it before. Yeah, something about Dionysus, I don't know. It's it's not good. It's not good to hear a person say that
They
before they
said it
die.
during that I told you about that ritual where they were, they sewed me up with some kind of weird pact, some kind of like's happened to every freaking mayor of this town, right? It's
Yeah,
because of this group, this ritual, and I saw something, some kind of weird creature was trying to offer me something. I didn't take it though. I don't believe that
well,
shit.
at least you're not quite leaning into the Dr. Faust thing that much.
No, but listen, we have to find out what this thing is, right? Maybe
Yes,
it's in some of your books about what this creature
maybe.
is. Let
Well,
me describe it to you.
okay.
oh, you want me to re-describe it?
No, no, it's
I can
fine. I
re-describe
think
it
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you want.
yeah, go on then. Yeah, I think we yeah. I'm gonna try and draw it even.
Yeah, like I said, it's like a. I'm gonna butcher the name. A capuchin monkey
Monkey.
I thought you were gonna get cappuccino wrong, not monkey.
Yeah,
capuchin monkey.
yeah.
It's got like on the side of his face where its cheek is, it has like this kind of human face kind of bulging out of it, connecting like where its lips are to like the rest of its face.
Did I recognize the face?
No, no.
All right.
It's wearing like a little suit jacket, or no, I'm gonna say it's wearing like a duster, like a leather duster almost, and it has a little wide brim hat on. Not a little, it has a wide brim hat on.
Hmm.
I don't know why I put that in the description. A little wide brim hat.
Well, Sonny, if I didn't know better, I'd ask if you were reading a little too much H.G. Wells.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it was hallucinating. I don't know. Maybe they put something in the cocktails, but no, this seemed very real to me. And no one else saw it, right? You didn't see nothing.
Nothing. And you say you were talking to it?
Well, yeah, yeah. It was offering me.
What did it offer you?
I don't know something. I can't look away at that point. It was just. It said it could help me with my little problem. It said I think it was the thing that was coming for me. It's the thing that's gonna get me in the end. That's why we got to find out what it is.
How are you so sure it's going to get you? You've said over and over. You just know?
I could just feel it. I don't know, whatever they did to me. I mean, just like has happened to most of the mayors of this town, right?
My own great grandfather, yes. You remember he died in that volcano. They say he went a little mad before he died.
Unfortunate volcano.
An unfortunate volcano accident.
Yeah.
That volcano was an inside job. That volcano was paid off.
Dear listeners, that's actually a canon thing in this world. That's not a joke.
Mm.
That's a canon event that has happened.
The volcano, not the paying off part. They didn't throw money in the volcano.
To be entirely fair, all eruptions are an inside job.
Oh,
That's the title of the episode, by the way.
oh God, that is so bad, and yet I loved it. Thank you for that, Nicole.
You're entirely welcome.
Eruptions or an inside job is now the new episode name.
Vivian's just gonna like turn to Sunny and say, "You have my library. You have full access to it. You can come by whenever you wish. I
Well, that time is now. Viv, let's go. I need to find out.
Willa, let's go."
You just run off. You run off. Eurydice and Paige. Where are you? Where did you two run off to? Speaking of running,
So, I mean, I think that we would be heading for whatever perceived safety would be. Maybe a cafe, or I feel like the real panic would kind of abate once we were out of the room with the gun-toting maniac.
yeah.
Who's also your dear friend.
First your friend, then your mate. Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
friend-
So this is a good opportunity to ask about this.
Mm.
How does forked tongue, how sticky is it? Because I have to admit, even a very close friend of mine who suddenly started shooting people at a party, I would rethink my friendship. I wouldn't
Well,
abandon them necessarily, but I would definitely need to take a moment and examine the relationship.
I think yes. I don't know how that works. I mean, it's still a relationship, isn't it? Until we alter it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
clearly I'd just seen somebody very close to me die in front of me, so maybe I'll get a bit
Yeah.
of leeway.
Yeah. It could be like you still view him as a friend, but like you said, you just respond to it like you would seeing a friend do that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So I think, Alex, do you have any thoughts about where we want to have our characters pull up, and where we want to start the scene?
I think Paige is quite honestly just still a little bit in shock and frozen, and so I think they're going to go wherever you drag them.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, you did just witness someone like you also did just witness someone like jump off of a bar
Yeah.
table and snap their
Yeah.
neck right
Yep.
in
Yep.
right in
It's
Yeah.
front of you.
it's been a lot. I think Eurydice is heading to the nearest cafe in heavy air quotations.
We are for sure getting that E rating.
E for explicit.
E for Eurydice. Anyway.
E E for Eurydice for everyone.
All right. So I think that Yuri pulls Paige into a cafe, sits down at a table, waves one of the servers over, and says, "Coffee, light, no sugar. Paige, what do you want?"
Somebody got shot.
Something hot. Something hot.
The waiter's like, you want some flapjacks? We got flapjacks."
There's been a shooting over at the casino.
So no flapjacks. Got it. Got it. See, they're just writing this down. You want bacon?
You know what? Why don't we have a glass of orange juice for Paige? Paige, you can
Okay.
make a decision later. So,
Okay.
Okay.
coffee, light, no sugar for me,
No
orange
sugar.
juice for her.
Orange juice.
Them.
No flapjacks. No
No,
breakfast.
nope,
Got it. Okay.
nope,
Okay.
nope.
All right. All right. All right. Earl. And they walk
Paige.
off.
Paige, are you all right?
I mean, I don't. I've never seen somebody get shot before. I've also. Did that girl jump off of?
I have no idea what happened in there. What that young woman, I don't know why she jumped off the bar. The landing was, I I don't know. I hope that she's okay. I hope that she makes it.
Yeah.
I hope that that poor person that Mr. Brightheart shot is all right. Or I check. I should check myself just to make sure that I haven't missed something. And Yuri begins checking her arms and her hands and her legs and just trying to see if she's hurt anywhere.
Okay, yeah, no, you're fine. I mean, for a minute there, you think you have more than 6 fingers on your hand, but you're fine.
More than 6.
More than
More than
six.
six.
Wow, I'm here for it.
Did I say 6?
You
You know what I
did,
meant.
but
I meant.
we do, but I'm enjoying the image.
Yuri having 6 fingers would be awesome. Just saying that right now.
But yeah, no, you're fine. Well, physically.
Yeah. What are we to do now?
The waiter comes around with your drinks.
Thank you.
I think Paige is going to like just take the glass, absentmindedly take a sip out of it, and then immediately make a face because they don't actually like orange juice.
Yeah, it's way too sour.
Sorry, I just that was supposed to be like awake, and then
Yes.
Jesus.
Um. So I I feel like we should rethink this expedition, but I don't know if we'll ever have the chance again.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to know what happened with Eric.
Yes. And we didn't find all of them, so maybe maybe some of them are still okay. Maybe we can actually find someone. Maybe I
And I still need to know once and for all about the water.
yes, we need to find out about the water.
My family's always had stories about all the weird stuff the water's supposed to do, and I mean, it's water, right?
I th- Water is water. You pour a glass of it and it doesn't it's not black, it's not squid ink. It's just water.
Yeah.
And the bed just causes the shadow, causes the gather of the water to be a different color. It's just a natural phenomenon. It's not magic.
Yeah. But I mean, this is the only way we're going to be able to prove that.
Yes.
So the timing isn't great, but we do need. I do think we should still go through with it.
All right. Then I think the best solution would be for me or you to call Mr. Brightheart's secretary and try to set up another meeting, one that is perhaps, hopefully, less bloody.
Yeah, the waiter comes back up. By the way, did you all want any dessert? We got some like nice sundaes with cherries on top.
Oh,
God damn it!
Oh, I love how much you love a bit.
I can't help it. If it's too much, let me
we
know.
no,
It's
no,
good.
it's amazing.
I
We love it.
love how much you love a bit. This is fabulous. I also love a bit.
I also love a bit. I think
Yeah, so honestly, I think I'm good for that scene. Alex, is there
Yeah,
anything else you want to add to it? It feels pretty complete to me.
it feels pretty complete. I think maybe Paige would look at the waiter kind of like he has grown another head because, like, he clearly cannot take a hint. But
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah, not good at reading the room.
yeah.
Well, you're the only customers here, so.
Room illiterate.
We helicopter whirl away from Eurydice and Paige, and we go to Sunny and Vivian,
I mean, I think this scene. Do you think we are going to find anything, or should this just be a scene of us in the morning with the morning light coming in through the like just surrounded by books without having without having to go
Yeah.
anywhere?
Yeah, a good time skip.
Yeah.
This could be a fun moment where we tell everyone, "Hey, the following they find is in the episodes of our follow-up campaign, The Quiet Year. So if you want to
Ah.
learn about that, I suggest you go and do that. Yeah.
Yeah, listen to the prequel.
You listen to the prequels.
It's which is actually more of the prologue because it
Yeah.
happened before, so it's not really a
Well, yeah.
prequel.
Well, no, prequels are wait, hold on.
But a prequel
Oh,
being
you're
Okay.
right.
after the original.
Right. Okay, yeah.
But the Pioneer in this case is the original. Or is it?
Or is it? Yeah, no. I think, yeah, sunlight's come through a window somewhere. You're surrounded by books. You learn a whole lot of stuff. Not sure what pertains to what.
I'm looking for any reference to that creature or anything like it in the history of the
You
island.
remember you read something about ghost monkeys parading through the town, smashing shop windows. You read about a creature with red eyes that would stalk people.
You remember those things, Vivian? Yeah. Man, I used to terrify you with those stories about
Yes, you
the red
did.
eyed creatures. Man. Well, I was always a teller of tales even back then.
I would always search through a bush every time I went into anywhere where there was nature. I couldn't even step foot in that jungle for 25 years.
You know it was bull, though, right? I mean, these old
Yes,
timers made up all sorts of weird stuff.
I guess I was a very gullible child.
No, I should never have done it.
No,
But
no, it was.
When you used your forked tongue to convince him.
no, no. Well, I probably didn't have it then because I've since
Yeah,
Yeah,
made a
yeah.
deal with the devil. It's-
right, fair enough.
Sonny, are you okay? I mean, obviously you're not, but I know
no,
you and her, you, you were close.
it's true. It's true. I don't know. I don't think I don't want to think about it right now. Whatever it is that's after me, it freaking it took her,
Okay, yes. I,
and now I'm next. And she,
I'm not gonna lie to you, Sonny. When when you left, when you went to America, you were my only friend. People don't like my family, Sonny. They were strange, were outcasts. I mean, last time we were in a major public role was the mayor, and well, we all know what happened to him. But you are still my friend, and I don't, I don't want to lose you. Can't lose you.
look, this is bigger than either of us. Those those people that are behind this, they've been doing this for years, and they're in contact with something truly evil. Okay, and whatever it is, it's reaching through to us. Look, we have to find the right ritual to deal with this. I mean, I've done some questionable stuff recently. I I started using some of the some of the information that they gave me to for my own benefit, and now that they're calling in, they're calling it in. That they I was just a sucker to them. They've they need to me to die for some kind of I don't know for some reason. It's something to do with those caves.
Caves?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think the secret is down there. They're obsessed with the water. You know how there was always that thing about how Stella Maris is pure and you know
Swale Springs is cursed, and there's black water. Yes, I remember that all.
they believe all of that stuff. Okay, and that's why, and it's something to do with the thing they did to me. It's something to do with that. That's why I think the secret's down there.
But something's down there. You know that, right? That expedition? Dr. Spencer, I mean, it's all something happened down there, and I think we'd just be walking to our doom if we went in there. You can call me crazy, you have, but I've seen things.
What are you seeing?
Those shadows that went into the cave. I mean, Sonny, they weren't like anything. They weren't like my other visions. They, they felt, it felt worse than wrong. It felt, I don't know. I, if we go in there, I don't, I don't think we'd make it out. I don't think it was just the natural difficulty of those caves which got the expedition lost. I don't even know how Dr. Spencer made it out in the first place. Neither does she.
By the way, Otto, I apologize to
Uh-huh.
interrupt. I need you to roll haunted.
Oh, yeah, of course. Da, 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 da. Ooh, 15.
15, 15. Okay. You feel a slight, I think, Sonny, you feel a slight chill presence. And Vivian, you think by mentioning it, you wait a second and nothing's there.
Vivian gets like the most frightened look on his face. Like he like starts shaking a little bit and okay,
What was that?
it was nothing.
You sure? You said you saw figures, like people, walking into the caves.
Like shadows of people, Sonny. Like they're he picks up like a piece of paper and sketches out what he saw in on the beach. They looked like this. They were made of black with these blinding eyes. I saw it again in Dr. Spencer's office when I looked at her.
You think she's one of them?
I, I don't know. I think,
What do you mean you saw, like, in her?
yeah, something like that. When I looked into her eyes, I saw their eyes for a moment, like a forced memory or something like that. There's something wrong with her. She can't remember anything that happened, and I don't think that's just natural amnesia. I think something more is at work there.
We need to deal with whatever's down there, or find out what it knows.
Eh,
Find out why this is all happening. I think those jokers in that cult or wherever it is, I don't think even they really know what they're dealing with. That's why we have to find out.
Sonny,
Mm.
I can't. You've got to understand. My whole life, I've been seeing things.
And don't you want to know why? Don't you want to find out what's really going on this island? Don't you want to find out why your great grandpa died? Why they
Oh
sacrificed him to those things? Like they're going to sacrifice me, Vivian?
God,
They're
Sonny.
gonna kill me.
Okay, all right. I'll do it. I don't want you to go in there alone, so I'll come.
Oh, I'm not going to go alone. I mean,
Oh,
I'm going to make sure we deal with that place one way or another.
look.
Because
Okay,
no more people are gonna die because of this, and those bastards that did this to me, they're gonna pay.
okay, Sonny. All right, I'll come. But I do occasionally, that feeling I got just then, sometimes I see the dead, Sonny. And boy, you'd better hope I don't see them down there.
We'll get to the bottom of this, pal.
Okay. All right. I think that's a good place to end the scene.
All right. Where do y'all meet up?
So I think that Yuri would have suggested a restaurant or someplace that's kind of public, but also has good places for quiet conversations.
Hmm.
When she proposed this to Sunny, what do you think? Do you think Sunny had any ideas?
I know a kind of classy place down by the beach. My friend runs it, but yeah,
All right.
really good lobster, by the way.
Well, then we'll meet you there. But,
Look,
Sonny,
about what happened.
no
Yeah,
guns.
don't worry. Cherry's dead.
I'm
Me and her
sorry.
were pretty close, and I just kind of lost it. Look,
I.
I need to talk to you about what happened to me recently. I want to be
All right.
level with you because I trust you,
All right.
and you've been through some weird shit, and I think we've both got something in common.
I'm listening.
Okay. Well, I'll talk about it in person, not over the phone.
All right. Then Paige and I will see you at 7.
Okay.
She hangs up.
Just realized Dr. Spencer wouldn't be expecting to see Vivian there at all. So.
Yeah, I thought I'd invite Mr. Otto along here. He's an old friend of mine, if that's okay with you.
Oh, certainly. I'm sorry. I thought she had hung up.
No. I'm going to say we've cut to the scene at
We'll
the
cut
restaurant. Just to, yeah,
to the
Cool,
restaurant.
cool.
yeah.
What's the name
Then
of the restaurant?
yeah, let's get an idea of where we are in space.
Mhm. I'm going to say it's Picasso's.
Picasso's. You want to call it Picasso's?
I assume no relation to the painter.
Yeah, no relation, I assume.
Yeah.
No, it's just a name. Yeah, yeah, no relation. It's a nice seafood restaurant. Yeah, with a nice kind of veranda, a bamboo one that is kind of reserved for private parties. So we're kind of separate from the main part of the restaurant itself. You can just hear the sounds inside, but there's the sound of the sea on the other side. And
Nice.
yes, there's lobster.
There's like you see like a seagull. You see like a little sign that the seagull is underneath says, "Yes, his name is Earl. No, do not feed him lobster. He's already been fed."
We love Earl the Seagull.
So, who do we think arrives first? Would Sunny show up early, or would he make an entrance?
I think I'd make an
Ooh.
entrance. Yeah, I'm more about that.
Then I think that when you and potentially Vivian arrive, Yuri is in the middle of feeding a chunk of lobster to Earl.
Kind of flies away.
So I think yeah. Sonny comes in. It's clear he's got a couple of his boys with him who sit down at another table inside the restaurant, but he comes out on his own and sits down. It's nice to see you folks. Wish it was under better circumstances.
Mm,
But
yeah.
first of all, yeah, I want to apologize for losing. But I've been okay. We all know there's some weird stuff going on in those caves, right? I think we're all pretty sure of that.
Paige just rolls her eyes at that. Ever the rationalist.
Vivian sort of like clenches his fist at that.
I've been given what amounts to a death sentence, and I
Oh,
don't really like that.
are you all right? What do you mean?
What I mean is, you know how every mayor of Stella Maris dies in office? Well, almost everyone.
Yes, I really have no idea why anyone runs for the job anymore.
I mean, it's coincidence.
Whale Springs seems like they are a little more sensible about it.
We got rid of the mayoral position over a century ago.
Superstitious nonsense, but
Well, it's enough so that there are some strange people that run Stella Maris. A little organization known as the Cupbearers. They kind of think I have to die, and they tell me they've put a curse on me to make sure that happens. Now, I don't know how much I believed in curses up until recently, but some of the things I've seen, I kind of believe it. And Vivian here has seen similar things. And I think you, Doctor, have also seen things that make you question if what we really see in this world is everything that's true, right?
I have nightmares.
Hmm.
Once upon a time, people would have called nightmares visions, Dr. Spencer,
yes, because they didn't know any better.
because they did know. And
Look,
we think we do no better than them.
Paige just folds their arms and looks at Yuri and just, do we really have to go with these people?
well, look, I know that you ended up down them caves, and I know that nobody else came back except you. And now these bodies wash up, and there's some weird stuff going on with them too.
I think that we should be honest with each other, Mr. Brightheart. Sunny.
I'm being as honest as I can. Yeah,
I am returning to those caves because the condition of Eric's body, of Jacques' body, give me some faint bit of hope that maybe they died more recently, and that if that happened, if they died more recently, then maybe there are others in there.
exactly. See, do you believe in the story of the Black Water?
It's water is water. We've tested it. It's just water.
Well, these people, the cupbearers, they really believe in that shit, okay? And for all I know, maybe some of it's true. Some of the things I've seen them do, some of the things that been able to do through what they've taught me, magic is real. And whatever that stuff is, it's got some power in it. And whatever's in those caves, even they're scared of that thing. So I want to get to the bottom of this before they bump me off or before whatever it is in there comes for me. I don't believe in sitting down and waiting to die. I don't believe in whatever happened to Cherry is going to happen to me. So me and you, we're going to find some answers.
I will absolutely drink to answers. You may not believe in those things, but I don't believe in curses. But we can work together.
Yeah. And this DuPont fella, yeah, he's a bit too eager. He wants to come along as well, but
Does he have any experience?
do I? Does Vivian?
The punk guy is the brother of the cave diver.
I think it was
Mm-hmm.
Father Marcel. Is that's my notes say Father Marcel.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The dad of the.
Yep.
I would say yeah. I think the dad is like retired, but he has experience.
All right. Cool. Cool. If if he's experienced, then I could absolutely use another hand because no, Sonny, you and Mr. Otto are not experienced, and I am taking you into one of the most dangerous environments on Earth. Everything, the world, is trying to kill you when you're diving. And there are places where we will have to dive.
Sonny, are you really sure that this expedition is such a great idea? I mean, there's other ways we can figure this out, right?
I want to find out what's behind all this. And if, like you say, if they've got someone down there kidnapping people, keeping them there, sacrificing them because of their weird ideas, and it's all bull, then
We have to stop them.
exactly.
Ah, I, my duty to my friend and to this land, which I have been getting supervision over, prevents me from taking the coward's route in this case, much as I want to. So I will join you. But this is a bad idea.
When do we leave?
As soon as we got everything together, yeah. But this stays between us, the whole expedition. I don't want members of these cupbearers finding out too much about when we're going, where we're entering, whatever.
Then I'll get us ready. I'm going to need money.
I pull a massive roll of dirty bills out of my pocket and put it on the table.
Always a showman.
Yuri takes them and tucks them into her handbag.
I'll make sure DuPont comes through with the rest.
All right. And then I feel like it's a montage of
Yeah.
preparation.
Yeah.
You know, it's diving suit fittings and stuff like that.
days becomes nights, and there's there's like a song on a record that's definitely not Eye of the Tiger, but it's like a 1930s version of Eye of the Tiger.
So it's a legally distinct
Legally distinct
postmodern jukebox cover of Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the
Yes.
Tiger, yes.
That hasn't been written yet, I don't think.
It's like how they play pop songs in Bridgerton. You know, it's
Yeah.
totally, yeah.
Totally legit.
Patrick, there's a band that, oh my god, has been around for longer than you have probably, called Postmodern Jukebox, that is all
It's all
covers of modern music out of
good. There
time.
are some
It's
bangers.
fabulous. There are absolute bangers.
I am going to check that out. Thank you. That sounds really cool.
Shall we each describe one of the things that we're doing in the montage then?
Yes.
Go on.
And I do have a question. Are any of you writing this stuff down in your journals, in your noctuaries?
I am writing notes.
Yeah, Vivian's writing down pretty much everything that happens.
Paige is writing down more of the technical stuff, and then maybe we'll have a side note about how the weird lighthouse guy is just totally off his rocker.
He's a lot.
Yeah. I hope I'm getting across just how crazy he looks to everyone else.
Well, especially Paige, who literally cannot perceive the supernatural.
Yep. Yep. I think that Eurydice doesn't have a noctuary, but she does have a dream journal.
Mm,
Yeah, for Paige, it's like a lab notebook.
I love that.
Sonny's got his ledger that he's writing in all of his money.
I'm not sure Sonny would write anything down. It's too much evidence.
That's fair. Fair enough.
I love how like everyone else is like, yeah, I'm gonna write this down, and then Sonny's like, what if I get caught?
No paper trail.
Oh, come on. That's what ciphers are for.
For our listeners, we have kind of, it's not necessarily a mechanic, quote unquote, but it is a way for characters in future arcs, if they want to play different characters, to rediscover some information in the from the past.
Yeah, all of our games are going to be taking place. All of our mainline games are taking place in the same universe. So we can discover things that characters did in previous seasons.
Yes, especially because for the most part, we're going to be playing like descendants of this current crop of characters. So it'll be
Not
kind
necessarily.
not
Not
necessarily.
necessarily,
That's why I said
but-
for the most part, or
Yeah.
maybe not even for the most part. For me, if it's just me, then it's just me. But don't you worry. If the world ends in like an Apocrypha game, that doesn't mean that it ends in this one yet.
Well, good, because that already happened once, I think.
Yeah.
Or at least a local
knows?
world ended.
There were just some patients out of their beds. Everything
Yeah.
was fine after that.
Who knows what happened in Waverly Hills? I don't.
All right. Right. Where were we?
So yeah, let's all describe one thing we're doing in this montage.
All right. I think Yuri in the montage is teaching Otto and Sunny, Vivian Otto and Sunny Brightheart, how to put on old school diving suits.
Oh God.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I think Paige is like standing in the background, impatiently tapping their foot, already fully kitted out. And like Vivian has managed to get the top on backwards,
Yeah.
and no one even knows how he did that, because it's one piece. But
Yeah.
here we are.
And it's very obvious which side is the right one, but somehow he did it anyway.
Yep, yep.
I think there's a scene of Sonny taking delivery of or a case of dynamite, and he says, "Yeah, this will do great, but show me how I can waterproof this."
Oh, Yuri has such bad news for Sunny.
No. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, my character
Yeah,
intends to.
yeah. He's like, he walks up. He's like, "Hey, doctor, I brought the dynamite."
Oh no, I'm not going to show anyone. You know,
Oh
Oh,
yeah, no,
this
no.
is for.
This is Chekhov's dynamite.
That's it.
yeah. Can't wait for 2 sessions from now. We all forgot about the dynamite. Then at the very last second, we're like, "Oh, that
Well,
exists."
if he's going to go and there's some kind of, and he knows that there's some kind of hideous supernatural creature after him, he's going to try and take it out with him.
Oh, the monkey.
It is the Cthulhu classic.
Hmm.
As much dynamite as possible.
Yeah, I love that a lot of these, like, most of these characters are sort of psychological horror characters, but Sonny, he very much feels like a Call of Cthulhu investigator.
Patrick, what is your character doing?
Vivian is a bit of a fatalist, so he's going to prepare his will, and he's going to give his sister Willow instructions in case of his death.
Lovely. Paige, what are you doing?
So I think Paige is mostly cataloging scientific equipment, making sure they know what samples they want to take, what stuff they can bring with them to test things right in the cave, and what things are going to have to be brought back. That sort of thing.
All right, you all do that. It takes time. I'm gonna say the montage takes place over the course of a week. That sounds about right, I think.
Absolutely.
Where are you going to? What entrance are you going to use for this expedition?
I think it has to be the one on the cliffs, right? Not the one near the lighthouse.
Yeah.
So we're kind of going to sail up, I guess, get like a boat.
Or rappel down from the forest.
I think that Yuri has a sailing boat. Like it's not a yacht, but she is a diver, so she
Yeah.
has a sailing boat.
Like a repurposed fishing boat, maybe.
Yeah, something like
A
that.
little motorized one, yeah.
I think just for flavor, Paige gets horribly seasick.
I love that.
Eurydice's holding their hair and is just saying, "You're a hydrologist."
Then I think the last thing we do is before you guys get on the boat, Marcel brings out a photographer
No.
to take the photo, and then he'll leave. You all kind of what is everyone's position in the photograph?
I think Paige probably is kind of shrinking back from the others, like very much, I'm just a student. I don't have like that sort of mentality. Like, so kind of like beside Eurydice, but kind of looking kind of stiff and uncomfortable.
I think Eurydice is standing kind of casually leaning against the bollard that the rope is tied around. She looks wistful. There's a in the photograph when it's developed later, there is an expression that is hard to describe, but in the end, the thing that people usually come away with is she looks wistful and resigned.
I think Sunny is kind of sitting on the edge of the boat, kind of looking off frame, smoking a cigar, and the kind of half of his face is in shadow. He's looking out to sea, but the smoke from the cigar is kind of curling up, and there's almost like a claw-like thing, like poised above his head from the cigar smoke.
Vivian is kind of, because he doesn't really want to look at anyone else, he's sort of dead staring into the camera. He's got his arm is kind of Napoleon style folded into his service uniform, and he's got this expression of like absolute panic and fear on his face. Like even in the photo, you can see the rings under his eyes.
And I think like there are like some like spirit orbs that are captured in the photo that they're like, what
Yeah,
the heck?
yeah. I'm gonna say there's like a little bit of a sort of humanoid shadow behind him, and just from the way he's standing, it almost sort of looks like he knows it's there, and he's not trying. He's trying his very hardest not to look at it.
Wonderful. The last scene then is this photo being put into a large black tome, and written below the photograph is Expedition 1930, Bay of Thaddeus, Sea Caverns. And that is where we will end today's session.
Ah!
The
We're
book,
gonna go
Yay!
get killed.
the book
Yay!
closes. My name is Dev, he, they. I am the GM host.
I'm Alex, they, them. I play Paige Carrick.
I'm Patrick, he, him. I play Vivianato.
I'm Zuki, he, him. I play Sunny Brightheart.
And I'm Nicole, she, her. You can find me anywhere on the internet under Five Goblins Pottery.
Find me on Twitter. You'll find the Twitter handle in the below.
Yes.
Sleep well, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.